Once upon a time in the land of Israel, a young shepherd named David tended his father's sheep in the fields. He was small but full of courage and faith in God. Meanwhile, the Israelite army was locked in a tense standoff with their longtime enemies, the Philistines. Each day, a giant Philistine warrior named Goliath came forward, taunting the Israelites and challenging them to send out a champion to fight him. Goliath was over 9 feet tall, armored from head to toe, and wielded a massive spear. His terrifying presence made even the bravest soldiers shrink away in fear. One day, David visited his brothers at the battlefield and heard Goliath's mocking words. Unshaken, David volunteered to fight the giant. King Saul, astonished by David's bravery, offered him armor, but it was too heavy for the young shepherd. Instead, David chose his simple sling and picked up 5 smooth stones from a nearby brook. With a heart full of faith, David faced Goliath, who laughed at the sight of this small boy coming to fight him with only a sling. But David shouted, "You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty." As Goliath charged, David took one stone, placed it in his sling, and hurled it with all his might. The stone struck Goliath in the forehead, and the giant fell to the ground with a mighty crash. The Israelites cheered as David stood victorious over Goliath, proving that courage and faith are stronger than size or weapons. David's bravery inspired his people, and he became a hero, eventually rising to become the greatest king of Israel.